Straight from the call off from Bronco. So the heavyweight world champion on the 90. That shit is so crazy. Tell how shit can be. Let's go champ. Put in the hard work. Let's go champ. Getting it straight at the dirt. Let's go champ. Glory awaits you. Let's go champ. And your private jet too. Let's go champ. Stop it. The weapon drop it. Niggas nowadays only know how to throw. Niggas nowadays only know how to throw. Put that work on, put that on mine. Couple cycles gonna run out the park. Cause you saved your life. Boxing, karate, Muay Thai, taekwondo, MMA. These fighting styles were introduced today. God can't hold you both by the plane. If I'm not sure machete on you, what you gonna do? God knows God is good for you. Enough is enough, work is hard as you can say. Nicki Minaj gets straight to you. Big shots here, I'm speaking to you. The ball to Hank Davis, last week, that man. First in last, to get to those jungles. Fighting, when Davis, you was like a force of lightning. You collapse me on the floor, 4 straight fights, and never get bored. Lord.
Let's go, champ. Put in the hard work. Let's go, champ. Yeah, I'm getting it straight out the dirt. Let's go, champ. Yeah, glory awaits you. Let's go, champ. And your private jet too. Let's go, champ.
After the 100 million pounds deal, but the pain is a opponent in the field. Mike Tyson came up here to the call off from Bronco. So the heavyweight world champion on the 90. That shit is so crazy. Tell how shit can win for boxing. How dudes don't let the fighting dream. Started they training. Told about cars to the thighs. Told about the girls with blue eyes. Drew about Brazilians and ties. Drew about Brian Jacob and Rolex watch. Adrian Burns just lost other niggas still in the game. He got a lot of heart and can't be tamed. Naturally Eddie Kern taking over the game. Josh Kelly, Jared Anderson, Nancy Joshua, Sean Bruce Lee, Ryan Garcia, Dennis McCann, Team Former Lopez, Bob McCann, Devin Haney, Ben Whittaker, Beck Thunder, Ariel Conor Fame,
Put in the hard work. Let's go, champ. And getting it straight out the dirt. Let's go, champ. Glory awaits you. Let's go, champ. And your private jet too. Let's go, champ.
Brownsville, baby. Brownsville. Got Avalanche. We got Benjamin Butcher Siegel. Got the big shit man. Butcher Siegel. Sound in Las Vegas. Got Mike motherfucking Tyson. Got Shannon Briggs. We got Riddick Bowe. We got Chad motherfucking T, baby. Brownsville. Brownsville all day, dog.
Silverboy Records and Films. Silverboy Records and Films. Silverboy Records and Films.
Yeah. Okay. We got Sonny Edgeworth's speech. He said boxing is for entertainment to distract the people. Yeah. Then he talked about some issue he had with some dude. Yeah. But boxing is for entertainment just to distract the people. I mean, that was a big statement by him. Yeah. So he joined boxing, thinking whatever it was, and now he realizes he's there just to distract the people. I mean, he was a bit annoyed about something, so he started doing some talking, yeah? Then he also went on to say he had to sort a dude out who he gave £800. So some boxing tournament thing was going on. Some dude, I gave him £800. The guy was acting tough, trying to impress onlookers. Was warned but continued, so splat. So he was saying he was with someone, already gave him £800 out of his own pocket. Then, you know this thing boxers do, confronting someone, yeah? I think he was doing that to impress onlookers. So Sonny warned him. He done it again, so he had to kind of knock him out or something. I don't know, it's crazy. I mean, Sonny Ed was a world champion, or was a world champion, yeah? But some guy's still thinking that he could try it. So I had to show him. Yeah? And someone who he'd already helped and given money to. So he says, boxing is just there to distract people. Yeah? Which is a big statement. Now you always have this boxing and now you've got MMA and you wonder, why is it all there for? Why is fighting so important? Because if you try to imitate what you see on the TV in society, you're going to prison. Yeah, you're going to get a criminal record, ruin your future. You can't get a job, whatever you want to call it, yeah? So why is it being promoted so heavily? And he's telling you, it's being promoted to distract you. It's just a distraction. Okay, we got Nick Ball said he will KO Inoue, but one fight at a time. I mean, so Inoue is this fantastic Japanese fighter. Yeah. So obviously someone's asking him, do you think you can beat Inoue? He said, yeah, he'll KO Inoue. But for now, let me just concentrate Inoue. Why not? He's very good, man. I never even knew about Nick Ball, yeah? Until Turki Al-Sheikh picked him to fight. He's very good, man. Very good, like a Mike Tyson. Real KO power. And he's short, you see. He's short, so he's punching up. Let's see if they can make him fight Inoue. But if Inoue was a stand in a pocket type of fighter, maybe I could see Inoue knocking him out. I mean, Nick Ball knocking out Inoue. But Inoue's got very good footwork, so it won't be that easy, yeah? But we saw Inoue go down in his last fight. Yeah, it was early on in the fight, he got knocked down. So, but it was a flash knockdown. Knocked him down, jumped straight back up. Wasn't glassy-eyed, anything like that. So let's see what happens, man. Don Charles says Usyk is fake, but a good boxer. Yeah, he was still upset about when Usyk beat Triple D, yeah? Of course, because it wasn't a low blow. But also see Don Charles talking some other stuff. But he was slapped somebody. I can't remember what it was about. It's too emotional, man. Just calm down, bro. Do you know what I mean? Okay, Anthony Joshua suspended for 28 days, yeah? So when you first see he's been suspended for 28 days, you think, oh, what's this about? Did he get caught on PEDs or something? Did he do something illegal? But in boxing, it's normal. You know, after you've been knocked out, you have to take a rest because the brain swells up. So you have to have a rest. You can't jump back into the sport, getting blows to the head too quickly because they don't need to get any damage, yeah? But a lot of videos are suggesting that Anthony Joshua's finished. Saying he's finished, maybe he should retire. Yeah. What was that dude saying? He said no ambition. He was saying some words, man, some terms. Yeah, a lot of people think he's finished. But that's how boxing is. As soon as you take a loss, I mean they were saying AJ was finished from the time he lost to Andy Ruiz. So if he had listened to people, he wouldn't have come back and beat Andy Ruiz in a rematch. Yeah? Then he lost twice to Usyk. If he listened to people after the first fight, he wouldn't have had the rematch with Usyk, which he done much better in. He didn't get knocked out, he just lost. Yeah, he didn't even go down in the second fight. Yeah? So, I mean, AJ knows within himself if he's ready, if he's got one more fight in him, he knows better than anyone. Yeah? Yeah, I see a video with Clarissa Shields. She was rapping. Yeah, she's a good rapper, man. She's a good rapper. Good rapper. Frot says, why are people playing the national anthem for Saudi Arabia at the fight? No Saudi fighter was fighting. So at the fight, AJ Daniel Dubois fight, they was playing the Saudi Arabian national anthem, and some people are upset about it. Yeah, I mean, Turki Al-Sheikh has put on the whole event. Yeah, Turki Al-Sheikh has put on the whole event, so he wants to play his national anthem. Does he have the right to play his national anthem? Why not? He put this shit together, so why he can't play the national anthem? But apparently in boxing, you only play the national anthem, for the fighter. So Carl Froch and many other people don't like it. What's it saying? I'm okay, Ricky. I'm okay. I mean, at the end of the day, yeah, like Turki Al-Sheikh and his money, he's putting billions into boxing. Yeah, everyone's let him take over. Do you know what I mean? And now he's going into MMA, he's doing deals with Dana White, yeah? So, is it that much of a big deal that he plays his national anthem? If he's payrolling all the fights, he's the one supplying the money for the fights, is it that much of a big deal that he plays his national anthem? Yeah? Because a lot of the fights taking place now, you wouldn't see them unless it wasn't for Turki Al-Sheikh's money. So is it that much of a big deal? Okay, we've got Teofimo Lopez's father says Crawford is scared of his son, which is a joke. Yeah. His legs are gone. I just want him to beat up my son so I can get out of here. I basically said some stuff in a funny way. He's saying he wants him to beat up the son, but then he said he can't really beat him up. I think they're just trying to beckon call Crawford to fight. They really want this Crawford fight bad. Yeah? Saying all kinds of stupid stuff, yeah? He says he's been in a boxing game for 25 years. He just wants to retire now. That's the father of Teofimo Lopez Sr. He says, I just want to retire. Okay, Tony Bellew says, stop the Mike Tyson comparisons. They both wear black shorts, that's it, yeah? So people are comparing Daniel Dubois to Mike Tyson now. Tony Bellew says, stop it. Yeah, they both wear black shorts. That's where the comparison ends. He came out like Mike Tyson, bro. He came out dressing like Mike Tyson, the cape, the shorts, the boots, the demeanor and the attitude. Yeah? And even before the fight, we had that situation where AJ and Daniel were having a face-to-face, and Daniel Dubois was like, let's go now. Let's go now. That's Tyson-esque. So it's not just the black shorts, is it? Yeah, that's Tyson-esque. Let's go now. We can fight now. I wasn't joking. You can look into Daniel interview. I'm not scared of you. We can fight right now. That's Tyson-esque too. I mean, Daniel Dubois really took it to AJ. He really, really took it to AJ, man. Took him down, man. AJ's never got that kind of beating before. Yeah? Not in a professional fight, maybe in the gym. And that's probably why Daniel Dubois knew he could do it, because he's already done it to him in the gym. Yeah? And maybe in the gym, he's thinking, well, I'm not even trying my best because it's supposed to be light sparring. If I'm doing this to him in the gym, what could I do? Because I'm not even hitting him as hard as I can. Because I know when I used to go do Muay Thai, you know, I never sparred to the best of my ability because I don't want to hurt anyone. It's supposed to be light sparring, so you're not going to go in there and completely dismantle someone, not unless you're a psychopath or something, yeah? Yeah, they never fought to my best of my ability. Yeah, never. In sparring. I say 50%. Yeah, 50%. So I'm sure Daniel Dubois is not going in the gym. Yeah, throwing his. But you don't know, and I'm just talking. I don't know. Some they go hard in sparring, man. Like when you watch Floyd's gym, TMT gym, Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson, Tank, they go hard, man. Mark, is that Mark Hunter? I think it's Homer. Mark Homer. No, I don't think he should retire. No, I don't think he should retire, Mark. Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, you know, he did get beat up kind of bad. But, Malba, hello Malba. At the end of the day, yeah, it's not only about boxing. You know what I mean? It's about money, man. He's got to get his money. Yeah, you never get this opportunity again to get this kind of money. Then another thing, yeah, you know, he needs to get boxing out of his system because you don't want to kind of retire and then come back. Yeah, you retire, you come back and you get hurt. Yeah? So you get it out of your system. And that's what Bernard Hopkins said. Bernard Hopkins said that's partly why he went on so long, because he didn't want to come back. So he got it out of his system. Yeah? When Joe Kawasaki was going to retire, yeah, he was letting people know, once I retire, I'm not coming back, yeah? So who wants to fight now? Does anyone want to fight? Does anyone want to fight? Do you want to fight? Do you want to fight? Because when I retire, I'm not coming back. So I don't think AJ should retire. He should keep going. And his ambition is to be 3 times world heavyweight champion. I mean, that performance against Daniel was just a bad day at the office. I don't know what was wrong with him. I don't know what he was thinking. Yeah? And, you know, boxers are not allowed to complain. If he said, oh, I had a shoulder injury or whatever, I had the cold, they said, shut up, stop making excuses. You're not allowed to complain. So if he did have a genuine issue, he's not allowed to talk about it, Mark, yeah? But what I did notice, everybody said, why is his hand so low? Why was his hand so low? Yeah? And then when I watched the full fight and what everyone's saying, I think he just thought he was just gonna throw an uppercut and knock him out and that would be the end of it, which seems to be a very lazy way to go about a fight. Yeah, a fight is for 12 rounds. A fight is for a whole 12 rounds. Yeah, you're not supposed to just go in there and think you're gonna land one big shot. But when you notice, if you watch boxing, that's how they train. After a while, that's how they seem to train. You watch them lining up someone for a big shot. Deontay Wilder was always lining up someone for a big shot. Yeah. And even Tyson Fury to a degree. Yeah, he used to be more of a boxer than a hard hitter. And then when he got with Sugar Hill was doing something to show him. Yeah. Oh, there. Yeah. He showed no respect to Daniel. I'm not kind of sure, man, because I mean, Daniel Dubois. Hello, Ode, how are you? I mean, Daniel Dubois was the one saying, let's go now. We can go now. So what's AJ supposed to do? Yeah? Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the likes. What's he supposed to do, Mark? Yeah? If you say, let's go now, what's he supposed to do? Yeah? So, but the thing about what he said, I will break a chair over your face. So what does that mean? Think about that. Why didn't he say, keep talking and I'll knock you out? He said, I'll break a chair over your face. Yeah? AJ can't change. So maybe the fact that he resorted to picking up a chair means he knew that he couldn't beat him with the fists. Think about it. Why didn't he say, I'll knock you out? I'll punch you in the face and stamp on your head. He said, I'll hit you with a chair. So if you think about it after the result, what we just saw, maybe he knew he couldn't beat him with his fists. So that's why he went to go for weapons. Do you know what I mean? Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the likes. Thank you for the likes. Yeah, so like I'm saying, so these boxers, they kind of get to a stage where they're going for one big shot, because at the end of the day, it's kind of like one big shot that takes someone out. And that's how some of them train, yeah? I mean, changing sports a bit. We had this K1 fighter, Muay Thai fighter called Badr Hari, yeah? When Badr Hari started, he had a wide range of kind of kicks, yeah? Spinning kicks. He had all kind of moves, but then his training later changed. Yeah, it became like more about power. It became more about power. You could see him in the gym. He's pumping heavy weights, and it was the same training that you see like Deontay Wilder doing. Yeah, it's like one big shot, bang, like, you know what I mean? It was more fist orientated too. It was less kicks. It was about Badr Hari landing a massive shot and knocking out his opponents. So in one interview, they said to him, are you worried? Something like that. What did he say? He said, I hit them and they go down. He said, I punch them and they go down. That's it. Do you know what I mean? And Badr Hari, some guys were running up their mouth with him in the street. He knocked them out. He knocked out 2 guys in the street and went to prison. Yeah? He's got beaten twice by the best in the world overall and got beat by an overweight Mexican. You see the thing about Andy Ruiz. Andy Ruiz is a very good fighter, but because he looks like a fat hedgehog standing up on his hind legs, that's how Andy Ruiz looks, yeah? He looks like a fat hedgehog standing up on his hind legs, yeah? That's why nobody doesn't respect Andy Ruiz, but Andy Ruiz is a very good fighter, yeah? He's an accurate puncher. He's got fast hands, yeah? And, I mean, I don't know, but, you know what I mean? I think that he's had a lot of fights in bars or something. Because if you saw how he took down AJ in the first place, he kind of just punched him right in the ear. I don't know, something would just remind me of somebody brawling in a pub or something. His age is catching up with him. I don't think it's age, man. Yeah? I don't think it's age. You know, these boxers, when these boxers start, they all look fantastic, yeah? They all look like they can knock out everyone, and that's how they're built up. Yeah, but, you know, all these boxers are not of that kind of pedigree of, like, I don't know, man, Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson, Rocky Marciano, Joe Louis. Like, Joe Louis was world champion for 17 years. Something like 4 years was during the war or something. But whatever, Joe Louis was world champion for 11 years. 11 years Joe Louis was world champion. For 11 years he held the world title belt. I don't know how many times he defended it. Yeah, because according to Floyd, he's the person who defended the world title the most times, 27 times, yeah? But Joe Louis was world champion for 11 years. Them champions don't come around all the time. Yeah? Mike Tyson was undisputed. Lennox Lewis. The Klitschko's done something good. I mean, between the Klitschko's, they dominated the heavyweight division for 10 years, a decade. Yeah, AJ can't fight up close. Look at the difference between the first fight and the second fight. Yeah. No, he can't. He can't. But at the end of the day, yeah, you know, I mean, these are big dudes, man. And someone's hitting you in your head. You know, your brain, your head is not really designed to get hit. Do you know what I mean? Your head is not designed to be hit. And if you know what you're doing, and if you see how Daniel hit him, yeah, that punch that Daniel hit him with was with this part of the glove, yeah? And it went down the jaw. So, I mean, when you was a kid, yeah, you probably had pillow fights, yeah? Now, when someone hit you in your head with a pillow, you know how that feels. Imagine that same kind of sweeping motion on your head, but with a human hand in it, with the power of Daniel Dubois. I mean, that's a hard hit. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, I don't think AJ can really maybe take hard hits, yeah? But at the same time, it's unfair to say that. These are big men. These are heavyweight boxers, you know? Hitting your head with that kind of punch. Yeah? So, but I think really with AJ, yeah, AJ kind of lacks defenses. Because AJ, you know, he started late in the sport. No, he started late in the sport. He started when he was 18. 18 is a teenager, but it's late. Do you know what I mean? When he's 18, he should be having amateur fights. He shouldn't be starting. Yeah? When he's 18, he should be having amateur fights. If you're good, you know, you'll get your first professional contract when you're 18. Do you know what I mean? AJ just started that when he was 18. He came out of Reading prison. He was knocking out people in Reading prison. Yeah? Come out of Reading, went into boxing, and that's it. So basically what I'm trying to say, he started late and he didn't get the fundamentals. You have to learn your fundamentals, man. And all this Adrian Broner, this Tank and Ryan Garcia, they start at 6, they start at 7. Andre Ward started at age 10, yeah? These guys start early, yeah? Like Tyson Fury. I don't know what age Tyson Fury was alleged to have started, but it would have been very, very young because his whole family's boxers. They're travellers. They're just a fighting people, yeah? They fight, that's what they do. Yeah, so they start very, very young. That's why you see Tyson Fury so good. He's so natural. Do you know what I mean? So AJ started when he was 18, which is late. That's why he didn't develop the fundamentals. He didn't develop the defense. He didn't develop the footwork. Yeah? He was a big, strong guy. So they focus on the punching, the power, which got him as far as he did. But as he goes up, it gets harder and harder when you face the top people. Yeah? When you face the real top people, you'll see what happens. He should have worked his jab. So quick and slow. Yeah, I agree. He should have worked his jab, but Daniel was so quick and snuffed out the danger from round 1. Yeah. If AJ fights Fury, will get smashed. Yeah, possibly. But the thing with AJ now, I'm wondering about his desire. Do you know what I mean? His whole demeanor was like, thanks for the likes, Odette. Thank you very much for the likes, Odette. His whole demeanor was strange. Like, you can't gauge any emotion from him. Yeah? Like I said before, his whole build up to the fight, walking into the fight in the ring, there was no energy, there was no persona, There was nothing, man. It was like somebody waiting in the queue at Waitrose to pay for their groceries. Do you know what I mean? Daniel was coming in, his hands was up. You know what I mean? And it was his time. He'd been training from age 7 and all this stuff. Yeah. They said his dad had him in a cult. Just boxing. Then I saw a video this week with Shane McGuigan, Barry McGuigan's son. He's obviously worked with him. He was saying something like, Daniel doesn't do anything for himself. Like, even simple things like just going to the shop, he doesn't know how to do it. Because his dad had him in this situation where he was just boxing. And that's it, man. I mean, as simple as it may sound, just punching someone in the face and knocking them down, there's more to it than that. It takes a lot of hard work, a lot of dedication, yeah, and just repetitive training. Yeah, he thought he was going to smash Daniel out like he did with Dillian White. Yeah, like he done with Helnius. I think so, because like I said before, when I watched the fight, I watched the highlights, but when you watch the whole fight, like I said, I mean, when his hand was down, which was bad because he's leaving his face open, yeah? But what I believe now, he just thought he was going to throw a mad uppercut, yeah? See how fast that was? Yeah, throw a mad uppercut and knock out Daniel. That's what he thought, and that's what the corner shouted. Yeah, uppercut. That was the training. Trust me. Just a big hard uppercut and knock out Daniel, but it didn't work out. And that's what everyone's saying. How could you throw an uppercut from so far out? See, so everything was all about just landing a big, massive uppercut. Yeah, that's what they thought. And because we don't see what happens behind the scenes, because AJ also said him and Daniel have sparred hundreds of rounds. Him and AJ have sparred hundreds of rounds. That's what AJ said in the build-up to the fight, yeah? So, previously, before in training, maybe AJ dropped him with an uppercut. So he's thinking, all right, we've done this before, we've been there before, yeah? Just go in there, land a massive uppercut, and Daniel will be out, like I did to him before in the gym. You don't know, but it didn't work out that day. But, I mean, AJ came in, yeah, there was he wasn't sweating, he was cold. Yeah, that's it, he was cold, yeah. Daniel came in, he was all hyped up, yeah. Back in the day, Mike Tyson comes in, he's sweating, he's already had a very heavy warm-up backstage, yeah. So, when he comes into the fight, he's not cold, he's not completely cold, yeah. AJ looked completely cold. There was no sweat. His whole demeanor was like... And Derek Chisora says AJ didn't do what he normally does. He usually comes into the fight, he goes into the ring. There's certain things he does in the ring. Yeah, he didn't do those things that time. He just went into the ring and stood up in one place, in one corner. That's what Derek Chisora said, right? So, I don't know. For some reason, you know, he just wasn't ready. It's hard to say. It's just hard to say, man. You don't know what he's thinking. Yeah? You don't know what he's thinking, man. You just think he's just going to land a big uppercut and that's it. Yeah? Maybe the whole... Because I see AJ before Instagram, he was saying he's just fed up with the whole kind of build-up to the fight. He just wants to fight and get it over and done with. But there's so much you have to do now, yeah? There's a big social media circus. Yeah, there's a whole social media thing people have to do now. Yeah, if you want to make it now, you have to be on social media, you have to be talking. That's just how it is. If you've got personality, it's okay. But if you haven't got personality, but then, you know, when people make comments, it can affect you. Everyone's got a comment. It can just weigh you down. Nice to talk to you. Enjoy the rest of the day. Okay, Mark Holman. Thank you for your excellent contribution. Thank you, Mark. Yeah. What we got here? Yeah. Yeah, so Tony Bellew says, yeah, they both wear black shorts. Yeah. That's the end of the that's the end of it. That's the end of the comparison. There's no other connection between the black shorts. Yeah. But like I said, the funny thing about Daniel though is like he keeps saying his family is very important to him. Yeah, he's got the support of his family. So that motivation there, that motivation there with the family. Thanks for the likes, Odette. Thank you very much indeed. Yeah, that motivation from his family really helps him. Do you know what I mean? And that took him to the next level because against Joe Joyce, people said he quit, but I don't really see that as quitting, because if your eye is completely closed, and bruised, you can't fight, you can't see, so how can you fight? So he took a knee, which is considered to be bad, surrender, whatever. But like, if you can't see, what can you do? You don't train with one eye, do you? You train with two eyes, so you can't see what's coming. So he took a knee. So I don't really see that as really quitting, yeah? Then, who did he fight? He fought Usyk, got Usyk down, the long count, etc. But then after that, Usyk broke him down. So that was the second fight. People were saying he's weak. And then he came back. Then he beat, what's his name, Hergovich and Baby Miller. Yeah? And he seemed to be different. His whole demeanor seemed to be different. More ready to trade, maybe. I don't know. He was better. And then he fought AJ and dismantled AJ. I just took AJ out from the first round, which was really fantastic. Okay, what we got here? Jai Opataya says he has no times for games with Chris Billam-Smith. Instagram asks, do you still consider Devin Haney unbeaten now knowing Ryan Garcia cheated? Do you still consider Devin Haney unbeaten now knowing Ryan Garcia cheated? I mean, everybody saw Devin Haney get beaten up, yeah? So, you know what I mean? You can't consider him unbeaten. Once you've seen him be beaten up, you can't undo that. And that's what a lot of the comments say, yeah? On Instagram, yeah? You've been beaten up, we've seen you got beaten up, and we can't undo that. But Devin's won his case legally. Ryan was on pads, he cheated, he came in overweight. But you can't undo that. Do you know what I mean? You can't undo that. But do you still consider him to be unbeaten? Do I still consider him to be unbeaten? If a dude cheats, yeah? If a dude cheats, he comes in heavy, he's using PEDs, yeah? Though they said there was only 1% of this chemical found in his bloodstream, yeah? But he definitely came in heavy. Do you consider yourself unbeaten? Well, he cheated, so you can't get past that, can you? You cannot get past the fact that he cheated. Yeah? I don't know, it's hard for me to say. Do I still consider Devin Haney unbeaten? Well, the records say that Ryan cheated and he's unbeaten, so I guess I have to go with that. I don't know, man. I can't even answer the question myself. It's kind of yes and no. We saw him got beaten, so he's beaten. But then, when you know the other dude cheated, yeah? When you know the other dude cheated, guy cheated. I don't know, man. It's hard. Okay, we got Crawford to fight Fundora. So Crawford was supposed to fight Fundora. Then the fight wasn't going to go ahead because he wanted to fight Canelo. Then other names were mentioned, yeah? But now it's supposed to be Crawford signed to fight for Fundora. So let's see what happens with that. Errol Spence moving up to 160 pounds to fight Erislandy Lara. If he can't take the punches from Terence Crawford, how's he going to take the punch from Erislandy Lara? I mean, I've watched the highlights of Erislandy Lara. I mean, they said he beat Canelo, didn't they? Whatever. He's a very good boxer. Erislandy Lara. So, to move up to 160 pounds to fight this dude is not a good decision. Yeah? Because if Crawford at a lighter weight can swat you like a fly, what is Erislandy going to do? What Erislandy Lara going to do? I guess that's boxing. He needs a new challenge. Yeah, he's offered a lot of money, so he's moving up. But they say Errol Spence, you know, when he's not boxing, he moves around at a heavier weight. He moves around at a heavier weight, then he loses weight to make that weight. Yeah, so who knows? He might do better at a heavier weight. We'll have to wait and see. Eubank Jr. training with a child holding his leg. I presume it's his nephew. So Eubank is training, he's hitting the focus mates, and a child is holding his legs. Yeah? Which is clever. Yeah? I don't know if he's doing it just to keep the boy occupied, or if he's definitely a part of his training, but you know what I mean? If he can concentrate on the boy and hit the pads, that means he's got great awareness. Yeah? I'm going to check it on Instagram. It's kind of funny. Because unfortunately the brother died, so he's taking care of his nephew now. But that's so sad. That's sad, man. Sebastian. That's Sebastian's son. Yeah, they just found him in the UAE, dead at the beach. Now I've got my suspicions about what that's about. Do you know what I mean? But I can't say here. Yeah? It's very sad. Yeah? Everyone had to do something. 2020. We all had to do something. I didn't do it. A lot of people done it. 2020. And that's it, man. Heart failure. Oscar De La Hoya, oh no, Oscar De La Ho. Bill Haney calls Oscar De La Hoya, yeah? He calls Oscar De La Hoya Oscar De La Ho. Triples G sued you, Ryan Garcia threatening to sue you. The lawsuit stands. So they're all in beef now, yeah? With Oscar De La Hoya. Teofimo Lopez, Devin ready to fight now. Yeah? But there's this new platform they're doing, man. Everyone's on social media, well, not everyone, the people who are articulate and got some kind of charisma. Yeah? So, first person I really saw doing it in this format was Oscar. Oscar's really good at it. Yeah, he'd be sticking up his finger, laughing, yeah? Trying to wind up the people. Yeah, wind up his opponents, his other competitors. That's the word I'm looking for. So Bill Haney's using the exact same kind of format now. I want to know where the format started. Yeah, there's a certain way it looks, a certain style, the way they talk. Well, the first person I saw doing it was Oscar De La Hoya. So now Bill Haney, yeah, Devin Haney's father is doing it too. Yeah. So he says, and then he goes on to Teofimo Lopez, yeah? We're ready now. Tell Teofimo we're ready to fight right now. Yeah. Okay, that's it, man. Thanks for the likes, Odette. Thanks for the contribution. What's the man's name again? Yeah, Mark Comer. Thanks for the contribution, Mark. Did anyone else say anything? I'm sure somebody else said something. Oh, here we go. Yeah, Ricky 69er. Okay, thank you very much for tuning in, and I'll be back.